Alright, so today guys, I'm going to be teaching you how to add a chassis to a car. So I had a body, but then I did it and my computer crashed. So then I didn't get the file I wanted. So then we're going to find just car body, and you may have one. I don't. You know what, I'm going to go in my inventory. Let's find one. So we have this Chevrolet. We're going to go ahead and do that. So we're going to start off with getting our A chassis. There we go. Here we go. So now you're going to make sure that you have the right front. I've done that before. To make sure it's the front, you'll see this yellow rectangle, and that tells you. So then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make the wheels to where I can see them better. And by that, I'm going to select them all. And then make the transparency 0. And now they're black. So now I can see them. We're going to size them. We're going to raise the truck to make sure we get it to our right height. There we go. So now we have the right height. I mean, we could go higher. Why not? So there. Now we have our height for the truck. And now we're going to size. So our wheels will need to be bigger, probably, to what I'm seeing. So now we're going to expand. Lower it to our height. Boom. Too low. Definitely. Why not put a lift? You don't have to, but we're going to do that. So, same thing for a regular car. We're going to size it. Make sure it's in there. If you want to, you can put a wide body on it, which I don't want to. Actually, why not? We're just going to make it go out more. No difference, really. Here we go. Now, we're going to grab these rear, or this one. Size it. Make sure they're in the right spot. That one has too much. Make sure it is sized or it won't look good. So now that they're at the same part, we're going to select both rear. And then you're going to move them back to what you think they should be at, which I'm going to put them there. And now you're going to get your body of the car, and then you're going to bring it over to body, drag it in, and then ungroup it. And this is already grouped, so that means it's good. So now we are going to make sure that we can go through the body. So we're going to go in here. Normally if this stuff is like how it is, but normally we won't need to, I doubt it, because we did a wide body. If you do a regular, you will need to, but this one is already good. So just make sure it doesn't collide, because then that'll mess it up. Now we're going to move the drive seat, size it. Boom. Now we're going to press play. And you should have a working truck. There you go. Mine works. You can change your turning, but I think mine is good. And there you go. Now you have a working truck. But we're going to do more mods. So now we're going to change the wheels. So we're going to search off-road wheels. So now we're gonna get our wheels. We'll grab these. Make sure they cannot collide, and make sure you have the right side, which I don't know why that's there. So we're gonna move it. We do. Actually, we're fine. So now, make sure that it does not collide. Good. Good. I'm just gonna assume it's good because most of them are. So now you're gonna go place it at your spot, which obviously it's way too big right now. So we're gonna have to resize that. Get it to your size. Oh, that means we're gonna have to use our certain tool, which will be in the plugins. Shrink it. 1, go. Perfect. Now we're gonna make sure it's good, which I don't think it will. It might be too small. Yeah, it's too small. So we're gonna go ahead and get a different one. We'll grab. We'll just spawn this and look. You can do decal, but I don't prefer those much. So let's go ahead and just do. I guess we have to do this. Oh, well, that one's not size good. Oh, there we go. No, it's not gonna move. Okay. Should be good on this one. That looks fine. And I know a lot of people use this, so it should be good. Looks to be the right size already. I mean, just a little bit bigger. Should be fine, I think. But actually, it's fine. Perfect. Move it over that way. Maybe even lift it if you want to. There you go. So now, what you're gonna do is I'm gonna make 4. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and copy these. Duplicate. Bring it over here. Then, duplicate. Turn it around. Size it with this one. Should be at the right size. There you go. Get it there. Duplicate. Bring it over here. Boom. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make these wheels where we can't see them. So that one's FL. I'm going to change that to 1. Then we're going to go to years that you want. That one's FL. So then you're going to go to the parts, get your tire or wheel, and then you're going to drag it into the parts. And then once it's in there, you should have that one done. So then now we need to do this one, same thing. Sometimes they may have instructions, so we'll see if it works. Make sure you can't see it. I guess we'll do it on that one. Okay. Now we're gonna grab that one, fold that one, just so you know. Grab it, same thing, drag it into the parts. Then grab the right or rear left. And then grab it. Nope. Make it in parts. Done. Which we forgot to make that one where we can't see it. Okay, now we're gonna do the rear right. Make it where we can't see it. And then unfold it. Get your wheel. put it into parts. And now you should have wheels that work. If we don't, then you pretty much know it. That's because it told me to change it to that, which I wouldn't use those if it doesn't work. But we're gonna test it. And you have working wheels now. Perfect. It will bump. That's just because we didn't put it good, or it's our wide body kit, because that happened on one of my other trucks. But your truck isn't really wobbling. It's the tires that make it look like it. That's gonna happen on most wheel swaps. It's just a problem. So, yeah. There you go. And now we're gonna go ahead and add seats, which is pretty easy. So we're gonna grab our seat, make sure, or let it go again. Make sure it has no virus or anything like that, because then that could make a difference to your car. So I'm gonna spawn a new one because I just messed it up. There you go. So now you're gonna move it, anchor it, move it to where you need it, which I like having it equal with your other one. Now I'm gonna make another. Right there. Duplicate. 2, 3. Now, I'm gonna move that over just to make it equal more. Or not. Actually, yes. Boom. So now, I'm going to make sure they're anchored. Select them. Bring them into the body. Boom. Done. Now, you should have seats, and I do like to make sure that they are in the right spot, that your body doesn't come out of the car. But if it does, that means your car is either too small or it's just not, I'd say, in the wrong place, and you have to move it over just to hide it. So my arm is coming out. That's one thing. Take note. Then that one. Then middle seat. Good. So that means we need to move these passenger, and then behind the passenger, and then behind the driver, and maybe move, I'd say, driver up, but I'm gonna move that over. Move, boom, move that one, and then move passenger, then move driver's seat up, or you could move it in, which I'm gonna do that as well. Now we're gonna test it again. Make sure your seat size is good. Then we're gonna make them where you can't see them. You don't have to do it, but I prefer it. So now you can't see it. You can just see the feet, which is normal. So now it works. Perfect. Make sure it drives. You need to make sure they are anchored, or it doesn't. So now you have a good truck that will hold a lot of passengers. So now, I think we're gonna go ahead and add light. So we're gonna grab our chassis light kit, which I will leave in the description. And then put it to your size. And then you need to group your lights together, but then this body came with it. So if you're importing, you probably know what you're doing. Then this chassis light kit is broken right now, so I don't know what to do about that. But then we're gonna grab your lights, and then you're gonna see F, and then you're gonna go to your light kit and you need to name them. So front is going to be F. Rear lights for brake lights is going to be R, capital. And then front is going to be F, capital. And then reverse lights are going to be RV, capital. So then we're going to go ahead and make sure that this has it good. And seems to be like it's messed up. So then brake, I don't know why they aren't with each other. So that means we're not going to have it working really. I mean, that's weird. I don't know. Where's the brake? Okay, that's weird. Okay, so turns out we're just gonna have to do that brake, and we're gonna change that. We're gonna make that to R. Then I don't know what this is. Let's see it. Weird. I don't know why that's there. These lights are weird. There you go. So B, we're gonna change that to L, or to no F. Then I guess we can have no reverse, but you change it to reverse, pretty much. I mean, we can go ahead. Why not? What is this? What is it? We're gonna skip the reverse lights and just have it as R. So then you're gonna get your light kit. You're gonna go to F. Then you're gonna drag the light and then put it into your other light, which is right here. So now that that's in, we're gonna go to this one. We're gonna go to R, which is our brakes, and then we're gonna put it into R. And then those are the only ones we're doing. But if you did do reverse, which would be RV, you'd just do the same thing, but you'd put the light into the same thing pretty much. It just needs to be named RV. And it will need to be named lights, capital L. And then you're gonna go in here. You're gonna go to the scripts, drag that, put it into the drive seat, and then ungroup it. And then grab your FE plus and then put that into the A chassis tune. And go ahead and test it. Front lights don't work right now. Like I said, the light kit isn't working. So that is one problem. Unless I can get this one to work, that'd be funny. But yeah. Now that's weird. Something is wrong. We must have missed the script. Well, then that means we're gonna have to go back in here. Look, what did we miss? I don't know. That's weird. But I'll show you what it will be like in this one. But like I said, it's broken right now. And that is happening to a lot of people. If you go look at other videos, it'd be the same. Now, like it's in this Lexus. Now it's gonna have that, but then you click it, it's not gonna work. Your brake lights and then your front lights won't work. So you pretty much have no choice. Unless you can find another light kit that works. Send me the link in the description. That would be nice. And now we're gonna change the gauge. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a free model BMW. You can just search for gauges. but I prefer the BMW gauges. So then I'm gonna take it from here. Then I'm gonna go to a chassis tune, plugins, then take the AC6 stock gauges. Then I'm gonna put them into our truck a chassis tune and plugins. Then delete your other ones. And let's test it. Sometimes it won't work depending on what gauge you get. But it really just depends on what you do and choose. So it's all on choices. And like I said, sometimes it won't work like that. So then I'm gonna just grab a regular one, I guess. Just take out that. And now you should have nothing when you go in there. But we're gonna search gauges. And then you get this. You can choose one of those. Choose this one, which is not really good. Yeah. We're gonna grab, I guess we can take that one. Or actually, let's take that one. So that'd be the third, I think. That's the Hot Pursuit, I'm pretty sure. And that should be it. But now you're gonna take the gauge, put it into your plugins. Boom. Make sure it's in the right one. And now, when you press play, should have a working one. Boom. So now we have what we want. And park, there's no park really. But see, it works here. And you have your speed. It changes to kilometers, SPS, or miles per hour, which I'm using. So don't get pulled over by cops. Why have this? And I have pretty much a new gauge. So yeah, let's get to our next mod, which I'd say would be a better suspension. I call this my secret suspension that works good. So, you know what? Actually, I'm going to keep this for the next video. It's going to be secret. So, I'll see you guys in the next Silverado project. So, bye.